Yes, yes, yes. The news we've all been waiting for. Says that Dylan Brown is confirmed with teammates, as reported here, that he is signed with the Newcastle Knights. Huge loss, in my opinion, for the Eels. I don't know how to attack this one, because I don't want to come across as some butthurt para fan, rant and rave about how he's not good enough, blah blah blah. Like I know a lot of them will. I won't come at it like this. I think Dylan Brown is a fantastic player. A brilliant 5'8". Let's get that straight. He's a brilliant 5'8", and one of the best in the game, no doubt about it. I think the Knights have absolute rocks in their head giving him this sort of money. If it is in fact, and they're confirming that it is, to play halfback. He simply isn't a halfback. Will never be a halfback in my opinion. His game just doesn't suit it. He's not a talker. He's not an organizer. He just can't do it. And that's okay, because in my opinion, as I just said, he's a fantastic 5'8". Career-wise, I'm not too sure if this is the best move. I think if you can partner Mitchell Moses for another 5 or 6 years, you basically get to sit there, be a passenger, ride the wave. The only problem with that at the moment, he gets exploited every time Moses is out. The fans basically turn on him and expect him to play a position that he's not naturally playing. He's not a good halfback. He can't be that direct playmaker. He's still quite young as well. I think he's 25. So for a playmaker, that's not peak. That's not your peak. So interesting to see what happens there. But I think overall, in initial thoughts, it is a bit gutting to lose him. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh yeah, go, see you later. I think he's got great potential still. I think he's a really good player, does his role perfectly. Cover defense is brilliant. I think his defense is one of the real things that aren't spoken about enough of Dylan Brown. So I'm really disappointed to be losing that side of it. The other thing from a Parramatta point of view, I'm spewing that we've lost Blaze Talungi, because he would have walked straight into this position, and I don't know what was happening there with all this. And I'll go back to it. The thing that really pisses me off the most with all of this is the fact that management allowed this to happen. This was in his contract. He was able to talk, stop going at the manager, stop doing all that, guys, because it's got nothing to do with that. Whether it's ethical or not, they've gone to the rules of the contract, which has allowed him to do this. So the manager has stuck to his guns, stuck to his job, and got the best for his client. And that is a ridiculous contract, which is going to set Dylan Brown up for life. Absolutely crazy if he didn't take it. But now it leaves the Eels short. Now there's talk about the juniors, and that's fine. The juniors are there. But are we as a club really prepared, and fans prepared? That's the biggest thing here. Are the fans prepared to sit there and wait another 3 or 4 years for these juniors to come through to be competitive again? No way in the world. It's already been 2 years where we haven't been competitive. It's looking like a third year. There is no way in the world we're going to be talking 5 or 6 years down the track being competitive again. That won't cut it. We're sitting next to our next door neighbours in Penrith, who are a juggernaut. We're sitting next to the Bulldogs, who are taking off. The Tigers, who I think most people can say are probably above Parramatta at the moment in terms of where they're going as a club. I don't think that's... You can't just sit there and go, yeah, we've got juniors coming through. It's not going to cut it anymore. You need to be getting some results on the field. The best results would have been a fit Moses and a fit Dylan Brown together. 100%. But again, Dylan Brown personally, can't say no to that. I think the Knights, to wrap this up, crazy money to play him out of position. I'm very curious now to see how the Parramatta move on this. And I'm glad it's been sorted. I'm glad it's done. I hope everything's confirmed tomorrow. That'd be the best case here. Everyone moves on. I'd be going after Tyron Wishart. I think he's a freak. I think he's brilliant for this sort of role now. A real hard footy player, toiler, gets about his work, does it hard. I'll double check his contract status after this video. This has been spur of the moment done. But he's the guy I'd probably be going after.